Welcome to the quick guide to the Altar of Blood Abyssal difficulty from Bless Unleashed. I am your dungeon guide Turtle. Abyssal Altar of Blood unlocks at level 35 and requires a gear score of 1166. If this is your first time into the dungeon, you may want some others with higher gear score with you, but this guide will cover everything you need to know mechanically to complete this dungeon. The first boss that you'll encounter in this dungeon is Void Predator Caligula. Similar to the regular version of this dungeon, Caligula will summon zombies, watchers, and slimes that are out to get you. When fighting Caligula, it is recommended to pull this boss to a corner or gated door wall to help with future mechanics. Keeping the boss in this positioning will make this dungeon significantly easier to manage. Caligula's main form of attack is shooting out orbs that look like eyes. They come out in a cone in front of the boss and can be tanked with shields and judgment by a member of the party if you have a priest. When the boss starts to suck in a blue and black mist, this is the start of a mechanic. After sucking in this mist, the boss will explode, so please keep your distance. The mechanic you will see always appears in the alternating order of slimes first, then watchers. With significant damage, you may trigger both phases at once. Slime phase has the boss dig under the ground and have slimes that explode and split apart, chase members of the party around the arena. 3 zombies are summoned that can be killed. Please note that the greater zombie does significant damage and you do not want to get hit by it. Each time slime phase is entered, any zombies previously killed respawn, so leaving a zombie alive can lead to some creative solutions. After your next boss trigger of sucking in mist, watchers will spawn in 3 spots in the arena. The boss and watchers will shoot out orbs in a circle around them that deal significant damage and spread out the further they travel. With the boss on one end of the arena, travel to the other side and kill watchers furthest from the boss to closest, and this mechanic is as good as done. The only other mechanic to look out for in this fight is a power-up that the boss attempts. The boss will suck all members of the party in and choose a random member to leech their HP to gain increased attack. To defeat this mechanic, run, dodge, leap, or charge away from the boss after getting sucked in and complete the quick time event. Once completed, if the boss is coming to you, dodge away to prevent your HP from getting leeched. With some repeating of these mechanics, the boss is as good as dead. The second boss of this dungeon is the Rotten Specimen. This poison spewing boss just loves to watch you die slowly. If you are a priest, this is your time to shine. Start the fight holding this boss near a wall as shown. The wall right next to where he is standing to begin works just fine. For this entire fight, if you are standing in poison at any time, potions and healing are significantly reduced. Health gained through means like judgment are at a normal rate. Throughout this fight, he will pick a member of the party to spew poison to. This person will be marked with a green arrow above their character. Without a shield, this attack can kill you, so be sure to move to the side to avoid. He will spit poison 4 times before stopping and continuing to attack the member with the most aggro on the boss. If you are close enough to the boss, you will not be damaged by the spit and continue attacking without dodging, as shown by rows and their shields not decreasing in this video. At one point in this fight, you may get a quick time event with a poison appearing underneath you. To complete this mechanic, you will want to stand still while you are doing the quick time event, and once finished, move out of the poison. With repeats of this mechanic, this fight is complete and we are on to the final boss. The final boss of this dungeon is the Cervantes researcher Vasilios. He is out to make you bleed through various mechanics that will have you feeling like a vampire by the time he is dead. To start this fight, Vasilios will target a random member of the party with Blood Shard. The more you move when this is active on your character, the more damage you take. At various times when inflicted with Blood Shard, you will spawn puddles of blood underneath. When you see this happening, dodge roll out and into a safe area away from the boss and other party members. Repeat this multiple times and this mechanic is done. The boss does various mechanics throughout the fight in any random order. These are Blood Wings, Stab, and Dive. Blood Wings will show the boss's wings glowing red and filling with blood, and doing damage in front of the boss and his wings. Be behind the boss or very far away to dodge this mechanic. For Stab, the boss will raise his sword and attempt to hit someone in front of him. If hit, the player will get a bleed that does significant damage and goes through shields. The last attack, Dive, will show the boss raise into the air in one spot and dive down in front of him. Move to the side or behind the boss's landing point to avoid taking damage and you can keep attacking. The next mechanic we will call Blood Suck. The boss sucks all party members into his immediate area and starts a quick time event. Once this event is completed, players will drop blood pools underneath that they will need to step out of. This happens 3 times. The boss will also do damage to anyone near him after starting the quick time event, so complete it quickly and get away. All of these mechanics mentioned can be happening simultaneously. If you have Blood Shard, you need to be keeping extra close attention to your positioning and remember to only dodge roll and not run or you will die. The final mechanic will have blood bubbles rain from the ceiling. Running through these bubbles will cause them to disappear. After a short amount of time, any bubbles not popped will spawn dogs that have incredibly high amounts of health points that will attack players in the party randomly. If these do spawn, it is recommended to ignore them as much as possible and keep damaging the boss. With all of these mechanics conquered and 3 bosses down, you are now the champion of the Altar of Blood. Congratulations. If you found this guide helpful or you have any feedback, please be sure to comment below. For more guides on dungeons and other things in Bless Online, feel free to subscribe, there is more coming. Again, I am your Dungeon Guide Turtle, and have a great day.